Hey guys, what's going on? It's Goated, and today I'm back here with another video to help teach you guys who are on controller on how to get better recoil control, peaks, and tracking. Alright, now first off, recoil control. The two main guns I'm going to be showing off here, it's going to be the Nemesis and the Striker, as they're currently the two best ARs in the game. First off, the Nemesis. This gun has a pretty basic recoil pattern. It goes back to the center. It goes like back and forth a little bit. So mainly what you want to do is you want to pull down to the right and then kind of just stop and let it go on its own. And then back and forth in the center. It's not too bad. You just mainly want to focus on the down to the right because you can get it nice and straight. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Let me redo that. The Striker, on the other hand, is actually the complete opposite of the Nemesis. The Nemesis goes up to the left, and the Striker goes up to the right. It does the same, like, side-to-side motion, like 10-15 bullets in, that the Nemesis does as well. So, I guess once you pull down to the left with it, you can kind of just let go after like 10 or 15 bullets and it should control it. I say if you're gonna main any AR, you don't know which one to start using yet, I definitely recommend the Nemesis. The Nemesis can do 160 at any range. It can one-shot no matter if you're 300 meters that way or you're 5 meters in front of me, it'll one-shot you. The Striker though, say you had a headshot, it only does 155, and you back up a little bit more, 150. 147. See? I didn't one-shot him. That was about, I don't know, 10 meters away. So it's a very limited gun. It's really good at close range. You can slide in. It's all around a very versatile gun, but mainly close range. The Nemesis, you can use it at any range. It literally doesn't matter how far you are. You could be 100,000 meters this way. It'll still one-shot headshot. Alright, so for peaks, it's actually pretty simple. There's 3 main peaks I like to do that I think every player should know how to do. It doesn't matter if you're controller, mouse and keyboard. First one, jump peeking. Literally just jump. It's a very useful way to gather intel on where someone's at. Like, I can see this guy, I can see this guy. You slide peek one tap. But they can only see your head poking out. If this was like a color box. But they can only see your head poking out. And yes, you still can get shot if you're jump peeking. So be wary if you are gonna peek like this. Number 2 on our list for peeking is going to be slide peeking. This one is actually my favorite. I love slide peeking. Pretty good at it too. Essentially, it's in the name. You slide, and you peek. What you want to do is, me personally, before I slide peek, I like to be quiet and then just explode out of nowhere and just take their head off. So you want to be standing, and then you want to sprint slide, and then you want to press crouch again to cancel the crouch. Aim it. Essentially, if you put it all together, it looks a little something like this. It's a very quick, very most enemies will not expect it. And it usually catches them off guard very hard. Especially if you're like hiding in a corner. Say your enemy's just standing still right there. You're just slowly creeping around. All of a sudden, he's dead before he even knew you were there. Last but not least on our list, we have a peek that you don't actually see very often. Not a lot of people do this one, but me personally, personally, I like it a lot. It's very useful in a lot of different situations, but pretty much it's not really one you shoot on, but like it's kind of hard to explain. You pretty much just like slide jump towards the corner and like turn your screen last second, and it's really useful for intel gathering without actually revealing your body like at all. They can see you, but I don't think they can shoot you. I mean, they might be able to, I'm not fully sure, but pretty much you just slide at the corner, aim at the wall. Who's already out there? Like that. I saw his color right there for like half a second. No, he's there. Slide peek that is. Alright, last topic before I end this video is tracking. Tracking is super important in this game, considering there's a lot of fluid movement and a lot of running around, people strafing, etc. So you want to be able to track their position while they're running, while they're moving, because not everybody's just going to be standing still or just crouch walking around every corner, like sitting in corners. That's just not how the game's played. Me personally, I run a slower ADS sense. I'm currently playing on 4 ADS with 0.9 first person mode. It's actually pretty slow, but I like it a lot. It's really easy to track people just strafing back and forth with it. For people impulsing, I usually don't aim in. I usually just hip fire them and just track them because my ADS is too slow to track them. So that's kind of the like one of the only downsides, I guess you could say. Or people like who are using the juice, like if they're strafing back and forth, you're probably not going to hit them if you're aiming in. But if you're on hipfire, yeah, if you're playing on like, I don't know, 7.4, 8.4, like 7 looks sense, 8 looks sense, you should easily be able to track impulse and players on juice. So, alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys like the video, like the content, like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want any future videos, any topics you guys want me to cover, just let me know. And alright, peace.